This video will illustrate and demonstrate the individual cards incorporated in the Gaff system described in the title of this video. If you do not want the magic of this Gaff deck to be spoiled, please refrain from moving on with this video. If you are interested in seeing the creative art and ingenious designs of this Gaff system, please continue. Otherwise, you have been warned. In June of 2004, the playing card market was shook. The custom playing cards community began growing with the introduction of the Black Tiger deck. The Bicycle Black Tiger deck, to be specific. March 2005, the Black Tiger Gaff Deck was released. This system became a tool for magicians to conduct miraculous effects that otherwise couldn't be done with a standard Black Tiger deck. Thank you for joining me. For today, I will be showing you every card of the Black Tiger Gaff Deck and discussing the effects that are meant to go with it. Bear in mind, with every Gaff system, the limitations of the effects you can do with them are only limited by our imagination. While these decks have cards that were specifically designed to be done one way or the other, magicians have gone out of their way to incorporate them in their other effects and use them in very creative and ingenious ways. That being said, let's dive into this. This is the Bicycle Black Tiger deck. I did a showcase of this deck and I will put that here if you have not seen this deck. Because I'm not showcasing this. I'm showcasing this. This is the Black Tiger Gaff Deck. This deck was already impressive, but they decided that they needed a system for magic. And that's when this was created. So that being said, let's dive into this deck. This right here is one of my favorite Gaff decks because of the nature of the black cards. Give you a little sneak peek of everything. Alright, in episode 1 of the Gaff Hunt, me and B-Don the Magician went over the most common Gaff cards you should know about. So I figured that I would start off all these videos going over those cards first to get those out of the way. If you have not seen that video, I recommend you watch it because I will be referencing those cards that we talk about, but not really going through how the tricks are supposed to work. Starting with these two cards. These cards are meant to be used in conjunction with the tuck case. As you can see, the tuck case has a reveal. This is the card that will cover up that reveal, and to the layman watching you perform, they're not going to pay attention to the tuck case. You can also make the tiger disappear using this other Gaff card included. Next, we have the blank cards. These cards have no faces. The backs are the Black Tiger backs with some exceptions. Black Tiger, Black Tiger, Black Tiger, Black Tiger. That's the amount that you get in this deck of Black Tiger blank cards. Now these are where it gets different. We have a blue rider back with the Black Tiger blank front, a red rider back with the Black Tiger blank front, and this one here is a double blank card, blank on both sides. Next is the double backers. On one side it is the normal Black Tiger back, but if we look at the front, or in this case the back, these two are normal standard Black Tiger double backers, but these ones are a double backer for both the Black Tiger and the red and blue standard rider backs. We then get to these. These are the double face cards. They have the aces in the front and normal number cards on the back. These cards can be used for a lot of effects and a lot of tricks to make aces disappear or appear, or to move around the deck. I forgot to mention that this deck does in fact come with doubles of the red cards because the Black Tiger originally came in two variations. It had a red pip deck and a white pip deck. The red pips means that the heart and diamonds were red. In the white pip deck, all of the indices and pips are white, regardless of the suit being a red suit. Next, we get to the reveal cards. We have a Joker reveal card with the set, a reveal for the Four of Clubs. We have this unique custom card here, which I think is super awesome. This looks creepy, and I love creepiness. This one has a voodoo doll-esque outcome with the pins going into this. I have no idea what this is. I'm just going to call it a voodoo doll. With a 4 of hearts reveal. And then we have a duplicate here with the 4 of hearts reveal. Backs are the same. And this one is more of a, I wouldn't call it a reveal, but it's more of a generation trick. You generate a spider out of nothing with these 2 cards. Backs are normal. Then we get to the misindexed. On one side, heart, club, heart, spade. But on the other side, diamond, spade, diamond, club. Normal back. Normal back. Normal back. And this one, as you can see, the pips also change depending on the index. Now we get to the pip movement cards. These are the cards that are designed to give the effect of moving a pip across the card. In this case, you are moving the spades all the way to the corner. Backs are normal. In this case, you're transferring the pip from the middle of the 5 of spades to the middle of the 4 of spades. Normal back. Next, we get to the more unique cards. The cards that are specifically designed for a Black Tiger deck. Black Tiger, Tiger Claws. This card has claws going through it. This can be used to find someone's card and then put claw marks through it. Normal back. This looks like a normal 3 of clubs, and that's because the back is actually a ghost back from the ghost deck. See? So, obviously, if you couldn't tell from the double backers in the beginning, you're able to incorporate this deck with other decks, and not just the standard blue rider back and red rider backs, but you are also able to incorporate it with other illusionist decks, like the ghost deck, as you saw here. 5 of clubs looks normal, but on the back it is a standard blue rider back. 9 of spades looks normal, but on the back it is a standard red rider back. These cards are perfect to take a card that a spectator picked and turn it into a different back in the middle of your Black Tiger deck, but then reveal that it is still a Black Tiger card. This is a color change card. The 10 of clubs is normally white, but this is a red one to do a color change, in the literal sense of the term color change. Normal back. Here is another one. It is kind of the same principle as the misindexed. 1/2 is a Black Tiger 5 of spades, and 1/2 is the rider back 5 of spades. So you make someone pick the 5 of spades. This is the normal Black Tiger deck. Then you show the cards and say, look, you see, they're all Black Tiger decks. Then you say, alright, watch this, and then pop. And just like that, their card was turned into a white card. This card is designed for you to put a fingerprint on this card. That is a permanent fingerprint. This one you can turn the spade in the middle of the ace of spades to a skull. Normal back. This is a 13 of spades, but it's just a funny card to use in general. Normal back. This is an ace of spade where the pip is twisted. The idea is to, spin the card, and the result is the spade is twisted up from it. These are the crushed pips aces. I mean, you can really come up with anything. You can switch the card out with the normal one, hit it, flip it around. Say you broke the pip. A rider back 9 of spades, but a Black Tiger back. Here's a duplicate of the skull with a normal back. King of spades with blood on his sword. Normal back. This can be used how really ever you want. This can be a color change if you wanted it to. These two are meant to be used together. You would take a 7 of clubs and literally split it evenly to a 3.5 of clubs and a 3.5 of clubs. Another funny trick. This one here is designed to make it look like you are smearing the pips, but the paint is dry. Normal back. This one you do a color change and you make the 5 of clubs blurred. You can shake the deck real quick and then say, yeah, look, I ruined the card doing that. And just like that, we are at the end of the Bicycle Gaff deck. I have to make a comment though, whenever I bought this deck, it did not come with the mirrored Joker, which I do see does appear in other Black Tiger Gaff decks. I'll put an image of it right here. I've seen that one floating around, but I do not have that card, and this deck was new when I bought it. It was unopened. So I really don't know why that was the case, but that was the case. And that was the Black Tiger Gaff deck. Let me know which cards you liked, which cards you didn't like. Let me know if you've ever held one of these and what tricks you've done with it if you have ever used this before. So join me next time when we talk about the Artifice Gaff deck. And I hope to see you right or back in the next video.
You're dealing with the ghost. We are spitting facts, so don't mistake it with the boast. Looking for a lethal injection, we got the dose. We are giving the chills from your head down to your toes. You're trying to touch us, but you're dealing with the ghost.